Hello. I'm back. Now, my internet is still busted. But there's nothing I can do about it. So the stream probably looks very low quality right now. I've got it down at 1.2 K kilohertz. KK. Let me actually just check how it looks. It should be, like, fine because, you know, the screen is, like, still most of the time. So that's max quality. Okay, yeah, it looks like fucking shit. But yolla. Well, gradually, I'm pretty sure, like, as the morning starts, the upload speed should get a bit better. So we can keep increasing it, the bitrate, as we go. Gradually. You know what? Straight away, I'm just going to put it up just a cheeky little 200 kilobit. Now that we've stopped dropping frames. Wash my fucking hair. I even like, so what I thought happened was I thought maybe like someone's phone, because like my family's back home. I figured that someone's phone was doing like a cloud sync or something. And I was like, fuck your photos. I'm gonna... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, hold on. You want to go back down to 1200. Jesus fucking Christ. Internet. So yeah, I figured it was that. So I logged into our modem and I disabled wireless because I'm plugged in with Ethernet. And I mean, it didn't fix anything, so it's just fucking Telstra. Telstra have shit internet. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I live in the middle of nowhere, so you can't really expect to have the best internet. The healthy internet. We got streaming to do. Exactly. I just want to play video games. Mom, get off the internet. I'm lagging. It's lagging. So with plugging in Unreal Marketplace. Oh, true, because my internet died as I was explaining that. I'll see if they sent me another email or not. But in essence, it's some weird, stupid thing. Basically, I can't submit it as a plugin because it has to have at least one code module, as in like C++ file. Otherwise it can't, I don't know, build as a plugin, I guess, which makes sense. But like, I don't know. So I'd have to submit it as a content only, or as a content package, which would then require it to be like in just a blank session, and then if people wanted to download it, they would have to download the new session and then migrate the plugin folder into their plugin folder, and it's like, what the fuck? You know? So it's like, I don't know. I messaged them, and I'm like, and I said to them, and I'm waiting to hear back. I said to them, while I have plans to implement C++ in the future, so if people purchase the plugin and it, you know, is a content asset thingo, and then it becomes a confirmed code plugin, like, is that gonna fuck up everything? Because then it's just gonna fuck up everything, because it's gonna change it from one of those ones that you download, or you know that the drop down says create new session or whatever, and then it's gonna change to a install plugin in engine and whatnot. So Jackson Black, why is the plugin C++? I was confused as to why you do this after I purchased it. Because I don't know C++. I am just a humble technical artist. What do you take me for? Jeez. I don't do that nerd shit. But I will be moving some of the functionality to C++. The majority of it is HLSL as a compute shader. Just provide a migration guide if you need to. Well, it's not about the migration being an issue. It's just that when I move some of the functionality to C++, then it isn't going to be a content package anymore. It will actually be a plugin. And it's something that, as I provide, you know, iterative updates, it's not something that people are going to want to, like, you know, for like every minor update or hotfix, they have to download the new, like, download the entire new session, you know, example session, or add to project or whatever. So I don't know. Also, if it's just dumb, it's just stupid. Because like if it's one of the add to project thingos, and then they re-add it to project, it's going to break all the references that they've already set up using, you know, derivatives of the classes and whatnot. Because it would have double added. Unless add content overwrites stuff that, I don't know. Sounds stupid. I basically said to them, what do you want me to do? Like, how do we get this thing on your stupid busted ass marketplace? And you know, if they if they take too long, then that just means less sales through them and more through Gumroad, which is less hassle anyway, and just a better platform in general. So yeah, that's the update on the Unreal Marketplace plugin, blah blah blah. C++? No C++. C++ is illegal in this household. But I might. So Epic Feedback used to make some of it a plugin rather than asset. No, so the Epic feedback is that they can't. That I can't submit it as a plugin type, like, asset, because it doesn't have any C++ modules. Which I'm guessing, like, it's obviously just a technicality, because obviously they have some pipeline that will then, like, build the plugin and then distribute it pre-built to the people. or to make sure that it packages or builds or whatever. But as it is, there's just a U plugin C++ file, but there isn't any modules. Just make C++. Well, they also said that having a module that isn't like it would have to be a module that is relevant to the thingo. Downloadable marketplace has to have no C++ components. No, so it's not that it has to have C++. It's that if it's to be distributed as a plugin, so a plugin gets installed to your engine folder. Sorry, I'll wait for the ad. I'll wait for the ad to finish up. Jackson, reach out to you on Discord for help with Super Plus version if you're interested. Not interested in payment, just an improved tool for everyone to use. Yeah, possibly. I kind of want to. I mean, the reason that I didn't do it for the initial version or have it done for the initial version, was because I wanted to just make sure. Like, I iterated on the entire flow like 2 or 3 times overall, and it was just quicker to do with Blueprint. So I think now that it's kind of set in stone, it's, you know, worth thinking about. But I might do one more release before doing a conversion, because the next release will have scalability settings for each simulation. So, like, you'll be able to, in your, like, options menu, be like, you know, water interaction quality, and then provide a data asset for, you know, ultra, high, medium, low, whatever. And then those data assets can apply the settings automatically. And that kind of thing. So, yeah. Make generic module store settings, the project settings. So what was I even saying? Oh, no. It was, Hot Mafia. So, yeah, so basically, if I was to submit it again, or like, I'm gonna see if I can get it submitted as a code plugin. Even if it is just, if they allow me to just have a dummy C++ file in there for the time being. But yeah, if I wanted it to be distributed as you click download and install to engine, which would then put the plugin folder in your engine plugins folder. And then whenever you update the plugin, so it says, oh, there's an update, do you want to install updates on Prismatica, blah, 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 you just click install, and it would automatically override that, that folder in your engine plugin content. That's how I want it to be distributed. And that's essentially how it's done on Gumroad. Like, you literally just download the plugin zip folder, and you just delete your old one, you chuck that one in, everything's fine. Yeah, and it's a code plugin. Yeah, that's what I submitted as a code plugin. Because it's something that needs to be replaced. You know, like, if there's an update, it's not like you can just add it to the thing again and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So they just made some C++. Well, it's, they said it can't just have, like, a token C++ file for the sake of, you know, it being a code plugin. I mean, I'm pretty sure it just got automatically flagged. Because it, you know, it's a... They must have checks in place for, like, you know, it's a code plugin. Let's look, see if there's any CPP files. There aren't any. We're going to send you this automated fucking thing or something. Wait, module that stores the Prismatica settings in the project settings if you want. Well, there you go, maybe. I'll wait to hear back from them. That is if they even reply to the thing. Marketplace support. Yeah, no, they would. It's marketplace support at epicgames.com. Here, I'll read out the email. Thank you for submitting your product to the Unreal Engine Marketplace. However, after careful consideration, we decided not to move forward with your product at this time due to the following reasons. We cannot accept content-only plugins. This is a limitation of our build pipeline. All engine code plugins are required to have at least one code module. Having code that does not pertain to the actual functionality is not sufficient to render a product a code plugin. We decided to make this a content-only product instead. Here is the preferred folder structure for that. Content submission should be imported into Unreal Engine, submitted as an Unreal Engine project. This should include U project, config folder, blah, 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 blah. There should be no C++ in a content product. Please review the Unreal Engine Marketplace guidelines, ensure all submissions, blah, 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 blah. So... basically, there's literally nowhere that it fits in. Under their strict marketplace guidelines. But yeah, like, the simple solution would be to just to add a C++ file that does something. So, you know. Take 20. It's all good, Elliot. I'll have it sorted. I can ask some of the Epic stuff without access to moderators on Unreal Source. I think I'll just wait to hear back from them to see what they say. Because... yeah, it, like... Because my plan is to have C++ content in the plugin in future versions. But as it is, it could only be submitted as a content-only submission, which a content-only submission can't have C++. So it would change, like, if I submitted it now and then changed it down the line, it's like, no, that's not how it's going to work. So... yeah, like, again, I think it's just a technical limitation with their, as they said, their build pipeline. So, like, yeah. Manager would be perfect candidate, honestly, all those parts right. Yeah, that's the main thing that I would move. I'd first move it to a subsystem so that it can be accessed from anywhere without needing to look for the manager actor. And then, yeah, basically just do the stuff in C++, like the iterations, or the finding doodads. And then I'd probably get someone to write now that the character drawer is like pretty well fleshed out. I'd have it written to C++ because it's like the heaviest one is like getting it from a character, because you've got to query the physics asset and sockets, and you've got to use the get bone velocity, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that would be the first. Like, I'd have at least that written in C++, and then, and then people can make child classes of that and just change the settings, like the bone names and that kind of thing. But then I'd still want all of the, what are they called? Components to be blueprint derivable. Using default UE Jumbo, or did you tweak it? Oh, this is just a thrown together character from for the plugin that I made. Oh, that one's a bit cursed. All right, so anyway, with that all out of the way, what about for your game? In Prismatica, I use all the animations are custom. But yeah. Very pixelated. Yeah, I know. It's my internet is kind of dead this morning. I might be able to bump it up a tiny bit. See if we start dropping frames. No. We're gonna keep increasing the bitrate as the morning progresses because I live in the middle of nowhere and the internet isn't very good. But Mimi, all the animations are custom. But I use the default Unreal, like, character movement component at the moment, anyway. More nodes are either more, it's gonna gain in performance in C++. Yeah, exactly. There's, like, again, there's not really, like, most of the heavy lifting is done by the Niagara system. Like, you know, all the actual simulations are done in Niagara. And all of the render targets are done in Niagara. So, like, the heavy side of it, at, you know, high settings with a fair number of shapes drawing, it's like 0.6 milliseconds. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. See pixels? Oh god. Actually, it looks like I can increase my... If I increase it again, and you know, I'll put it up to 2K. That's like where it usually sits. Oh, no, we're dropping frames. Fuck. Oh. Alright, we'll try 1750. Nope, now we're just lagging out. Is it going to stabilize? Are you going to stabilize? It's not stabilizing, right? Alright, let's just see if that is better now. Let me just put a little notice. There we go. Oh my god, it's still dying. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought it stabilized. No. Okay, you know what? We're going back down. Down to 1250. Epic Sag moment. Wow. Alright, I think it's trying to Alright, YouTube viewers, virgins. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. But it's just about how the chat experience on Twitch is far superior. Alright, anyway. Let's get doing some work. Hopefully my internet stabilizes a tiny bit. It's a bit, it's dropping every 10th frame. Not good. Not ideal. So what I was working on was some pivotal paintage. You can see here, I've got a pivot painted bush. Pivot painted bush. Using my Pivot Painter plugin. Do you get extra revenue Sunday reviews? No, not at all. Still buffering? Oh god. Yeah, what's wrong? What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Apply. Come on! I have ascended. Nice, nice. How is it still buffering? What the fuck? Alright, you know what? Can I even go below 1K? Is that even legal? It's still fucked. I'm not even getting 1 kilobit upload speed right now. Or 1K kilobit. 1 megabit. I can't even maintain 1 megabit. That's fucked up. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. We've stabilized. We've stabilized. Alright, if everyone refreshes their page, then then you'll be up to date again. That doesn't make sense. Distance world position. Distance from... Oh. Oh. Your boy's dumb as fuck. There it is. So then get distance of them, divide by that, and that'll give us your gradients. Cool. It should be this way. Which is for hot tub girls and nothing more. Damn. 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 You guys are getting clowned on. Okay, so that's our auto blah blah. I probably want to bake this into the vertex color. Yeah, the main thing I need to do... So if I got the wiggler... And we just said... Oh, fuck. Don't I have a function for this? Huh? I swear I had... In the fern. Here's a tech question for you. Damage numbers using Niagara systems. Yeah, easy. Very easy. Imagine being an Australian. If they want good internet, why would they live on another planet? So damn true. I say easy. Well, what's hard about it? What's the question? That wasn't even a question. You just said damage numbers using Niagara systems, full stop. Don't say easy. Well, you need your font. You need like the number font. Pretty sure you can do a font sample. Blah blah blah. Font texture page. I don't fucking know how this works, but or you could have like a you could do like a flip book. And then you could use dynamic parameter to, this is from Niagara, to tell the flipbook which number to use. And if you wanted double digits or a million digits, you could do it like that or something. That's if you wanted them to all be like instanced particles, you know? The alternative would be to just do it. Alright, let's see what the fuggle's going on here. So we were doing text coords. We were then blah da blah da blah. Right, because they're done in here, that can fuck off. That can fuck off. Well, no, this is just the actual... texture sample position. And then this is the direction, rotated 90 degrees, dotted against the velocity that's interacting with it, which then goes into the... What am I going to call this? The Prismatica Foliage Rotator. I guess. Slacker McJacker. Hello. We've come with a couch. Hell yeah. I'm sitting on my couch. My development couch. Hope you had a good stream. And I hope you don't mind blurry, pixelated messes, because you're going to be getting a lot of that in this stream, because my internet is busted, as it says above my head right now. Material function. Bam. This is called the Prismatica Foliage. What do we call this one? Foliage. Foliage pivot pusher. Pivot pusher. I like that. Pivot pusher. Right, so the gist of it. So this is the actual pivot pusher function. We also need the... Where the fuck is it again? Zero function. Prismatica pivot data. Yeah. So this is going to get text coord. Shit. How am I gonna... because you can't do fucking this as a pin. You know? Not even as a static one. I mean, I could... Ugh. Because you can bake the pivot data at any pivot, at any UV channel. The default is 0 is for the texture, 1 is usually for light maps, or I use it as a key channel, and then 2, 3, and 4 would be used for pivots, or just 2. So fuck it, we'll just do this. If people want... but then it's like, if it's different for different assets, it's like, fuck. But then it's not my problem then. It's someone else's problem. How have I been? I've been pretty good. I've been getting back into the swing of things. Been doing some... I took a little bit of a break after the plugin released. Wait, how do I want to... Maybe I'll just have to do it as, like, ferns. So this is, like, the... Wait, is this one the root or the tip? This is saying distance from this one. Wait, distance, local position, distance from that one. So 2 is the roots, 3 is the tips. 3 is the root, 2 is the tips. Wait, are you sure? Alright, the snare drum on this track's too loud. There you go. How can I... Yeah. Root tip. So that's distance from root. Root tip. Makes sense. Root. Root. Pivot. Local. Then I probably want to just do an output for the gradient. Which is the distance between both, no, between this, and then that, and then that. And that gives us a gradient. Also, I don't have to do local position. I can literally just do the So the length. Hold on. That. Oh no, I want to say distance from 0. What am I trying to fucking... What am I doing? So the distance between the things tells us how long each leaf is. And then we're saying get the roots distance from the vertex local position. From local position. Which just means... Yeah, no, okay, no, so it is still this. So get you distance between this and that. Local position is just, yeah, that. It's fine. Local position. Da-da-da-da-da. Distance. What the fuck is that doing it? Wait, I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. Distance between local position and the root divided by the distance between the root and the tip as such. And that gives us output gradient. Vertex color preferable. Yeah, that's so cursed. You're going into that. Okay, good. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it like this. Or even better, like that. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that gives us our roots, our tips, our vertex color gradient. Is there anything else needed? No. Then they do just need to be transform positioned and did. So this one's called bush pivot data. Bush pivot data. Cool. So this needs to expose to library. Blah, blah, blah. So then the foliage pivot pusher takes an input of input name pivot position. We also need to have an input called world position brackets add previous rotation world position add previous WPO or just world pos add previous add prev. No, prev could mean preview, which doesn't make sense. This will default to world pos, but you want to put in like, so this is so that like if you you know. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to think, do you have to transform the pivot positions? I guess we'll find out. So if I now get our wiggler, or actually no, our bender. Well, actually, no, I've already got a fucking thinger in here. So this is our doodad, dot product, da-da-da, rotate around this axis. Here's our position. Our pivot point is going to be our other pivot points. Where the fuck? There's pivot point. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I have to apply pivot point. Oh, this should be pivot point world space, but nah, fuck it. Position is this. Zoop. Oops. Output is just going to be that, probably. Alright, dot products. This is the bend. The bend. What do we call it? No, the push. The pushy amount. Push amount. In RG. What do I usually call that? Wiggle amount scalar. What about the bender? Bend amount RG. There we go. Push amount RG. Then this one here. That's a vector 2. This one here is the max bend. Max bend angle. Which is going to be fucking divided by 360. So this is how far they are allowed to bend. So the default is going to be 45 degrees, maybe? Now that you're a gazillionaire from your plug-in site, are you planning on moving somewhere with faster internet? No, because then I would not be a gazillionaire for very long. One of the main reasons I live out here is because rent is only $100 a week. $100 Australian. Which is like 50 American dollar. Now, what the fuck is this doing? Why is that normalized? So wait, that's getting the pivot direction. Ugh. So do I want to give the pivots? Oh my god, my internet! What the fuck? I'm literally streaming at 1K, 1 kilobit per second, and it can't keep up. We live around here, you don't mind asking? Rural Victoria. Rural Victoria. So that's the pivot direction RG. Having a house you own is much better than having fast internet play single player games anyway. True. But yeah, like, I mean, the internet's obviously better than this most of the time. Usually I get at least 5 megabit per second upload speeds. But something must be interrupting the wireless. Because we're not connected by wires. We're a fixed wireless internet connection. Fixed or wireless. Whenever Twitch got any issues all over for a week or so. Nah, it's definitely not Twitch. I did like a speed test, and yeah, my internet is flicking between less than 1 kilobit per second upload and 2 kilobit per second upload. So I figured I'd be able to stream at 1 kilobit quality. But even that is too much for my shitty internet to handle at the moment. Leo, not much, not much. I'm just chilling. Is my connection or the stream is bugged? Sorry, I should probably make this bigger. Because, it's probably too blurry to even read with my current... Maybe I should make it flash, so no one misses it. Maybe set the stream to 720 to stream better. I can turn down the quality of the audio. I don't know, that kind of stuff. You can't control the audio quality on Twitch. And streaming at a lower resolution or frame rate wouldn't... I guess frame rate would technically make it better for you guys, but I can control the kilobit per second. Yeah. But that's about it. It's just my internet